Guys, welcome back to the Semi Live. It is Monday, 20th of February today. I have been out of the shed hunting game now for going on almost 3 weeks. We were out in Pennsylvania for the trade show, got back, and right when I was planning on starting walking, got snowed on again, but we got 6 to 8 inches down here in Iowa, but it warmed up and most of it has melted off. There's still a little bit of snow on the ground, but temperatures are supposed to be warm here the next several days, and I would imagine most of it will be completely gone here within the next couple of days. But just getting out here this afternoon, going for a walk, and I plan on walking quite a bit here in the next 2 weeks, so come along with me. It is getting to be prime time. Deer are starting to drop pretty good. I would say better than 50% are on the ground now, and the rest of them should be hopefully losing them soon. So we'll see what we can turn up here over the next few days. No luck here at the first spot. I just changed locations, come in on a new piece, and I barely made it, probably 100 yards from the vehicle, and I just found my first antler of the day. It's definitely last year's or maybe even older, laying up here right over my shoulder down by this log, but kind of out in this CRP. There's a little tree row here, but let's go pick it up. Icebreaker. Little 4-point, hard to tell, at least last year, if not 2 years old. Mint condition, just a little white buried here in the grass, but good start. I just got here. I got probably a good 4 hours before dark and plenty of ground to walk. So this piece is mostly just little wooded ditches and a lot of CRP grass, but tends to hold a lot of deer. So I'm just gonna take my time and really cover this piece good and hopefully turn something good up. As you can see, the sun is out, which sucks, but it was supposed to cloud up this afternoon. There's a few clouds to the west, but a lot of sun. Not ideal, but just going real slow. Just jumped a few deer that were bedded back here, kind of down by this pond. But still looking for antler number 2. Matter of time in this spot. Got a feeling we're gonna turn something up here today. Oh, stick got me. Gotta show you guys this rub. I come by it every year, and it just keeps getting more and more. It's probably gonna snap one of these years, but check this out. Got her pencil thin down here. Won't get my hands around it. Pretty sweet. Be nice to find the buck that's working that. I just spotted antler number 2. Only a few yards away from it before I seen it. It's kind of up over this little hump. It's another old one. Not sure how I missed this one. I don't know if a coyote drug it out or what. It's small, but it's a shed. I'm guessing a coyote did drag this one out. You can see chew marks, teeth on it. Not squirrels, but looks like a coyote or something was dragging it around. I don't know if you can see that or not. But all the tine tips and even out on the end of the main beam, looks like a dog been chewing on it. I was gonna say, I have a hard time believing I missed this one last year. It's laying right in the wide open grass. But that's shed number 2, and we got a lot of ground yet to cover. It's going on about 4:30. Got about 2 hours till dark. It's been an hour and 20 minutes since I picked up an antler. I'm down to my last little finger of cover here behind me. And once I get out of this, I'm gonna go to the north end of the property. There's a couple small blocks of timber. I'm gonna check those out. But not a ton of deer sign in here, but I'm still surprised I haven't found an antler. I've jumped a few deer. Haven't seen any bucks. Seen one that looked like a shed buck, but it was like 400 yards away. It's hard to tell. But it's finally clouding up, so I think these last couple hours should be pretty good. Hopefully we can get in some antlers. Well, it's been over probably 2 hours since I found one. Just walked up on one. Getting down there, I probably got, I don't know, 45 minutes of looking left. I got this ditch up behind me, and then one more ditch with a pond over here to hit. But pick this up, it's another old one. I can't believe I haven't found a fresh antler. It doesn't surprise me. Finding old ones out in the CRP, you can easily miss them. Busted G2, looks like probably last year. Would have been a decent 4-point if it wasn't broken. Brow's busted, G2's busted. Antler number 3. Third old one of the day. Still trying to find a fresh one here. Gonna keep moving though, running out of daylight, and I still got a little ground I want to cover. Getting down to about the last 20 minutes here. Just kind of coming through here, you can see there's still snow in this timber. But I got a bare hillside right over there that I wanted to check before dark. And I just spotted one, almost stepped on it. Tine's down here in the snow. Looks like it's a fresh one. Pick it up. Right there. G2's a little janky, looks like, or G3, sorry. Looks like he almost injured that in velvet, maybe. Just got out of the timber, as you can see, losing light fast. Actually, the best deer sign I seen all day was right here at the end. Fortunately, I didn't cover it very well because it got dark on me, but antler number 1 from the day, antler number 2, antler number 3. Those ones are all old. And I found this fresh one right here at the end. Best antler of the day, only fresh antler of the day. So, gonna head back to the vehicle and regroup. Probably have a couple cold bush lights and be back at her tomorrow.
This week's Semi Live wanted to talk to you about the new furnace hoodie in Terra. Terra means earth, and as you can see, it is a nice dark earth color. First Light just came out with this color, or this pattern this week, and we're really excited about it. This is a great layering piece, this furnace hoodie. I'm wearing it as an underlayer today, but on those warmer days you can certainly wear it as an outer layer. Has a nice pouch on the inside along with the hood on top, and then a button collar. It is great for, you know, mid-season. You can wear it, like I said, as an outer piece, or today on these colder days I'm wearing it as an underlayer, and even for those colder days, late season sits, wear it as an underlayer, as one of your key pieces in your kit. So go check the new Terra pattern out along with some of the other pieces in Terra at firstlight.com.
All right, it is Tuesday morning. Just leaving the truck here, heading out for the day. First farm here. I've only been on it one time. I found a couple antlers in here last year. Nothing too crazy, but there was cattle in here last year, which I think kept the deer numbers kind of down, and just drove by and there are no cattle on the property that I could tell. So it might be a different story. There might be some more deer in here. We'll see. Won't know until we walk it, but probably spend at least a few hours in here. So come along with me. We'll see what we can find today. Been walking for probably an hour. Just spotted an antler 10-15 yards in front of me. It's looks old, but we're on the board. There ain't a ton of deer sign in here. There's enough. I just actually jumped a few deer. First deer I've jumped, but let's go grab this one. Right there. First antler of the day. Little 4-point G3's busted off. It's old. Probably last year or 2 years ago. But clouds rolled in, so the visibility is pretty good right now. Sun keeps trying to poke through, but for the most part it's clouded up. So that's good. Just gonna keep working through here. Got a bunch of grassy stuff and then a little strip of timber back here. So I'm just gonna keep working along this edge, kind of zigzagging back and forth between the timber and the CRP, and see what else we can find. I just been working. As you can see behind me, there's cedars and kind of grassy stuff, and then out to the south is CRP, and I was just working down this edge and I just spotted one actually out on the edge of the CRP. Flip tines down. Looks like it's got color to it, so it's got to be fresh. I don't know. Somewhere right over in there. Walk out and take a look. It's second antler of the day. Keep my eyes peeled for the other side. Point. Fresh, really fresh. Antler number 2 on the day. First fresh antler of the day. See that wax ring on there? Super fresh. But this is a pretty big CRP field. It'd be pretty hard to work it, but there's probably antlers in it. Frickin' sun just came back out. Looks like it's gonna be out for a minute. But I just spotted a waterway that runs down through the middle of the CRP field, and it looks like really good bedding grass. So I'm gonna go work down through it and see what I can find. I've never walked this waterway, so could be interesting. Could be some old ones in there, hopefully. I'm just getting kind of down along this river, and there's a big bean field back in here. It's cut, but I would imagine that the deer have been coming out to this and feeding. Sun's still out, so I'm gonna walk down be the east side of the beans with the sun at my back. Hopefully I can catch one shining out in the field if there is anything out there. It's about 10:30. Just about back to the truck. I got just shy of 4 miles in here this morning on this spot. Got the 2 antlers, old one and then one fresh. But gonna relocate, get a quick bite to eat, and get back after it. Well, I relocated. I'm actually on a piece of public now. I walked it back in late January. Found a couple in here. But I'm assuming a lot of them were still holding at that time, so I wanted to spin through here. Did see some truck tracks at some of the pull-ins around here, so I'd imagine it got a little pressure over the weekend, but that snow was still on. It was melting, but it was still on, so antlers easily could have been missed in here. So I'm gonna spend a little time in here. I don't know, see what it looks like. If it's looking good, stay for quite a while. If it ain't, I'll probably pull out of here in an hour or 2. Yes, sir. Just found a good one. Best one I've picked up all year. I'm just working down through this waterway. Got CRP off to the side here. Cut beans over on the other side. There's just this drainage. And I've picked up sheds in this drainage before, and I'm walking down through here. I don't know if you can see it over here or not. But it looks like a good one. Hell yeah. Damn. 6 point. Oh man. Man, it's been down for a while. I can't believe that. Picket fence, man. Can't beat that. Public land. Fresh. I'm hoping the other side is further down this drainage. I just got in here, literally, probably 400 yards from the truck. Come down in here and right in the ditch. Awesome antler. Deer don't look terribly old. Maybe a really good 3. I'd say 4 at the oldest, but dandy. Little bit of chew right on the end of the main beam, and then the G5 is busted off. Everything else is good. I guess a little gnaw mark on the brow too, but hell yeah, that just made my day. We're gonna keep moving through here. That gives me a lot of confidence that nobody's been in here for a bit, so keep on going and see what else we can come up with. I just found antler number 4. It's old. I almost didn't even stop to take a closer look at it because I was convinced it was some other kind of bone, but it's laying right here up tight to this tree. Check it out. She old. Pull it out of there and see what's there. And that's it. Got the base, so it counts. Base, brow tine, and busted off. I was just working up through this cedar grassy area. Got up here right kind of where it meets the edge of the timber. Just found one. It's a spike. Looks like an old one too. It is fresh. I thought it was old, but Sure enough, she's fresh. Nice. Put that one in my pocket. Keep rolling. Just coming up out of this nasty ditch here, heading up for the fields, and I found one down along here. It's an old one. Almost had to step on it to see it. Kind of busted up. That is antler number 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this is antler number 6 on the day. I'm gonna do a big loop around these fields up on top, and then they're just grassy fields. There's really no reason for the deer to hit them, but I want to get back over towards, there's a pond in the middle of this stuff, and usually find something over in that area, so I want to try to beeline it. This one was complete luck. I just found it when I was bombing up out of this ditch, but can't complain. Having a pretty good day so far. Hopefully we can keep her going. I'm working up along this grassy edge next to the CRP, and I just scooped up another spike. Back-to-back spikers. Another fresh one. Glare there. Not too often you go back-to-back on spikers. I just come down in here to check this pond. You can see a lot of deer sign coming down in here after this pond has melted off. The ice is coming off. These deer coming down in here to drink. And I was just bringing a trail back up out of here and spotted another one. Little 4-point right off the pond here, 15 yards from the bank. I'm gonna do a loop up around the edge of this CRP and kind of loop back around, and there's more CRP up there I want to check, but we're on a little bit of a streak here. Hopefully we can keep it rolling. Did a 5-mile loop, got back to the truck and relocated, coming into a spot that I have done some turkey hunting in. There's a couple really good bedding ridges back off in here. See if I can go back there and scoop something up. I just did a loop out on this ridge, long narrow ridge that runs out here. I'll actually walk the other side of the crown out, wrapped the point, and I came back and I about stepped on another spike. Unreal. Yeah, that one's fresh. Shoot on the tip there a little bit. A lot of blood on that one. I think that's number 9 on the day. I've never found this many spikes in a day of shed hunting. I know that for a fact. But I'm gonna head back. I just really wanted to hit this one ridge, and I did jump some deer out of here, but it's pretty tough seeing in here. The sun is beating down, creating a lot of shadows. But I'll work the rest of this ridge back, and then probably head back to the truck. I got another spot that I want to get to this afternoon, so we'll see. We need one more to get to double digits, so hopefully we can scoop up at least one more. just relocated, different piece of public. Following this creek system up, there's some, I think it's cut corn in the back, and then there is some oak ridges behind that I want to go check. Oak ridges, and there's some scattered cedars back in there. So I'm just kind of working up this drainage headed that direction. I've found them in this drainage in the past. We'll see what happens here. No luck back in the timber. Pulling the plug in there, it's too hard with the sun. So I'm heading back out towards the egg fields. Gonna work around the edges of those and pop around in the CRP. Still got about an hour and a half till dark. We'll see what we can do. Well, that's gonna be a wrap on the day. It's tough slugging this afternoon. I don't know, must be somewhere around 12 to 14 miles today. Had a really good morning, but I couldn't find an antler to save my butt here this afternoon. End of the day with 9, I think. But tomorrow's a new day. Hopefully we can get on some good ones, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Well, it is Wednesday morning. As you can see, I got my rain gear on today. It is supposed to rain pretty much on and off all day, and it's kind of chilly out, stiff wind. But on a property today, essentially big farm fields with a creek system that runs through it, a bunch of waterways, and I'm just gonna work the whole thing. Probably gonna take me half the day, and then I'll probably relocate for the afternoon, but should be good. Last year was beans in here, and I found a few antlers. This year it's corn, so I'll be interested. This is the only second time I've walked it, so it'll be interesting to see the difference between corn and beans. Hopefully it's a good area. Hopefully we can get on some good antlers today. I'm about 2.5 miles in on my track, and just found my first shed. I've been just really working these grassy areas back and forth, and I think the visibility is really good, but a couple times when I get that wind and rain in my face, it's tough to see. But finally just found one, got the skunk off for the day. Just kind of down in this grassy flat. There's kind of some willows down in here, some open areas in between, and I was just walking up in between the willows and found one, so let's go take a look at it. It's last year's drop. Pretty cool antler. G2 and G3 come off the main beam in the same spot, and the G4 got, looks like busted, but definitely a year old. Well, it's going on about just after 11. I've tracked, I think, about 4.5 miles now. I just found antler number 2. It's another old one. It's up in this grassy waterway near a pond. It's been chewed on a little bit, but let's grab it. Come a long ways for 2 antlers, 2 old antlers. Sign's been pretty good, and the visibility's awesome with this rain today. Kind of a disappointing walk, to be honest. I was expecting to do a little better, but way she goes. I still got quite a bit of ground to cover in here. Probably at least a couple more hours, so we'll keep walking. And antler number 2, pretty banged up, but she counts. See what else we can come up with. I put the camera away and walked about 5 yards, found another old one buried in the grass. See some tines sticking up. It looks like it's also chewed to crap. Let's see. Might actually be a set. I'm gonna go back over here and lay it next to the other one. Definitely a match set. They were laying, I don't know, not even 10 yards apart. I don't know if they're from last year or maybe even older. They're definitely not this year. Just getting back to the truck. Pretty disappointing walk. Just picked up the 3. All 3 of them were old. I did jump one buck that was still carrying probably 135, 140 inch buck. But I don't know. Perfect conditions, just wasn't in the right area, I guess. Just got on a new piece of public. Only been in here one other time. Last year when I came through here. It was a really good sign. I think someone else beat me in here though. There was truck tracks up at the entrance, but I haven't cut any footprints yet getting back in here. But really all it is cedars and hedge trees, overgrown thick nasty bedding. But there's a couple of good south facing slopes in here, so I'm just gonna kind of work around in here until dark. I got a few hours, so we'll see what we can turn up. I just found a piece of garbage. Normally I wouldn't even pick it up, but I feel like it'd be bad luck to walk past this after being skunked for so long, so I'm gonna grab it and bring it with. Got pretty good mass. Probably was a good antler at one point in time. Like 8 years ago. I can't believe it in here. It's just unbelievable sign. Beat down trails, deer crap everywhere you step. But nothing. I have never been more excited to find a 3-point shed. Still carrying this turd with me for good luck, and it finally just paid off. Just walking these ditches, if you can see this behind me, but there's just kind of cedars down through these ditches. And I'm walking around the outsides of them, kind of looking down into the bottoms, and just came to wrap the end of this one, and I found a 3-point, and it's a dink, but it's fresh. And on days like today, it's just nice to find them after you've been getting your ass kicked all day. The elusive 3-point. Freshy. Feels good to find one after a lot of miles today. Well, that's gonna be a wrap here today, I think. I'm just about back to the truck. Not a terrible day, not a good day either. I think I picked up 5. 9 yesterday, and 4. I think that puts me at 18 the last 2.5 days. A lot of old ones, but it's gonna get better here. Just every day here, it's getting better and better. More bucks are dropping. It's gonna keep walking. That's gonna be all for this week Semi Live. Hope you guys enjoy it, going around picking up sheds, trying to pick up sheds. But make sure you check back next week, and hopefully we can scoop up some more antlers.